And we're live.
Welcome back to this week's episode of Absolutely Terrible. I always messed up these intros. Oh my god. To the Absolutely Terrible podcast. It is currently Sunday, August 28th, 9:11 p.m. Today we started a little bit late. I'm going to blame Brian for this one. Brian is currently periscoping this live. So just to give people an update. If
That's
this is
Brian too.
I'm Anthony.
Oh yeah, you're right. We don't talk about that. Okay, what happened?
Do you want to have your shout outs? Do you have any? So every podcast we always save them for the end.
Right.
This one we're actually gonna get them out the way. So we'll start with Brian. What do you want to shout out, Brian?
I'm Anthony, by the way. Anyway, shout out to
he's Flow Rider. That's who he is, Flow Rider.
If people don't understand, I'm wearing a Florida cap right now, so that's
they
reference.
can. Podcast. Yeah. Oh my God, we've never done two things at once.
Confusing people already.
You should just leave it here so you're not like.
No, this is more fun. Go.
All right, so anyway, I want to shout out all the fake people that made my week a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. There's a reason I'm smiling right now.
Oh.
I don't know if you want to do your shout outs.
Okay. This
go
is
ahead.
a shout
Go ahead.
out.
You go.
No, go ahead.
We got a podcast here, guys.
Well, I want to shout out to all the listeners who's been on SoundCloud. We finally, thanks to Brian, we got the podcast up on iTunes, so you could actually go on iTunes and just search Absolutely Terrible. So if you're listening to this on there, thank you. We'll be shouting out to everybody who wrote a review and to everybody who followed us on SoundCloud. We'll make sure and give you guys a shout out through this podcast. So if you hear your name, thank you guys. But yeah, that's my shout out for this week.
And I want to shout out every single last one of you who followed me on Twitter. And that one person who subscribed to me on YouTube, I really want to shout you out. I don't know your name, but I really, really love you. So thank you.
Okay, so basically, if this is the first time you're listening to the podcast, we're actually gonna take this podcast you okay there, Brian?
Oh,
we're gonna take hold on, this is the jet plane going around us.
Oh my God, the jet plane.
Hold on.
Oh my God, it's the jet plane.
So basically,
oh my God.
So basically, what's going on is in the background, Brian's trying to actually periscope this live. So if you guys follow him on Twitter. We might be doing this, but the way it's going so far, it does not look too good. Yeah, go ahead. Use it.
Shout out to Nestle Pure Life. The water is always great.
Hopefully we get their sponsorship.
Yeah, well.
So basically, like I said, if you're listening to this the first time, we're actually on SoundCloud now.
Yeah.
You
We're
can actually.
SoundCloud.
How can you find us on SoundCloud, Brian? You're the one that made it. Do you have
so SoundCloud.com/terrible media.
Okay.
If you go there, we're right there. Or
Nice.
just type in Absolutely Terrible into the search, and you should find us.
Nice. Well, it's the same thing with if you have iTunes. A lot of people who have iPhones don't even know they have the podcast app, which actually just comes free. Like, it's an Apple thing, so like the podcast. So I'm actually gonna show you how. Oh my God, another plane.
Planes,
I don't know, man. Jeff is going crazy today. He's sending all these planes. So, Jesus, hold on.
It's a big one.
I know. That's what she said.
I think this is good.
Great way to start off the podcast.
Hey, do me a favor, Rodrigo. Can you make sure I'm in the frame?
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Hold on, guys. I have to periscope.
Well, that's when the co-host takes over. Hi, welcome to my game show, where we have fabulous games and puzzles and lots of prizes.
Are you gonna sit like that, or
I'm gonna sit like this.
You know what? Let me move it a little bit this way.
Good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Cool. We can move on.
All right. So back to that. So basically,
sorry about this very choppy beginning. This is the first time we're doing live streaming and podcasting at the same time. So.
Yeah. So basically, if you have an iPhone, just go onto the podcast app. You click on there. You search Absolutely Terrible. So far, we have a few subscribers. We can't see them yet, but we'll shout you guys out next week. We do have a few comments and reviews. So if you're on there and you like what you're listening to, just expect this to be weekly. A lot of people have been asking me what is all this about, because you can find this on my channel. So if you go on YouTube and you search Well, no, if you go on YouTube and you look up Timeline Show, you'll see I have a playlist. So the reason I have that is because a lot of places like SoundCloud and iTunes, the first after you do your first 100 episodes, they start deleting. So on iTunes, after you do 100, so like let's say when we do 101, that very first episode will essentially get lost because they only keep 100 episodes, right? So my plan was with my channel, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the first 100. So that's gonna be over 100 hours of us when we get there. So that should be hopefully in a couple of years.
Oh man, 100 hours?
That's
amazing.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's like 100 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which would be like a year.
We're gonna have a big party.
Yeah, we have to.
We're gonna be like millionaires, right?
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
We all said hopefully.
We're still the same, like.
The garage is falling down on us. So basically that's what's going on. Like I said, if you're the first time listening to this, and the people who've actually coming back, we honestly appreciate it. Just keep coming back. I mean, Brian and I have set up that every Tuesday. We don't know what time, but mostly morning it should be out. So
Tuesday mornings will definitely be out. So yeah,
it'll
look
be
forward
on
to
there.
it.
So I mean, like I said, SoundCloud, we got that. So we got the SoundCloud, we got the iTunes.
Yep.
Your Periscope.
Oh, we're on Google Play Music right now.
Oh, okay.
So Google Play Music also, which is awesome. We're also on Pocket Cast, which for all of you Android users, I mean, you're either using Google Play Music or Pocket Cast. Those are the two best podcast apps. So we're on all of that too. So again, just type in Absolutely Terrible and we'll show up. I'm very proud of that.
And for people wondering,
we have to take over that search result, like Absolutely Terrible, and then my picture shows up. Your picture shows up. It's great.
Oh no, that would be hilarious.
What's the worst thing ever on the internet? Absolutely Terrible. Us.
That would be funny. No, that's funny because right now I'm missing the VMAs. So we're shooting this while the VMAs is going on. So we actually want to do something like interactive with the people listening.
The Virtual Music Awards? Or?
No, that's the Video Music Awards. It's something.
They need to update.
No, I think it's like their 35th. But I want to see what's trending on Twitter.
It's all about virtual now. You know?
Let's see what's trending on Twitter.
That's actually a great idea.
So right now, what's trending on Twitter is Beyonce and Blue Ivy just won the VMA white carpet.
Very interesting.
For the 8th year in a row.
They already have they already have the good, the bad, and the WTF of the VMAs. Jeez, okay, I'm not even gonna read through this, man. But so I'll be watching that as soon as we finish this podcast, Brian. But so basically,
why do I care? Yeah, like what is he talking about?
All I care right now is what Kanye West is gonna do. I heard they gave him like 5 minutes just to do whatever he wants.
Again.
Pretty much.
Like, what do you mean, whatever he wants?
Like last year, he
did a speech that he said he was going to run for president.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, well, that's where it happened. The VMAs.
So now he's gonna like announce.
He's gonna
his resignation. Like, I can't even start.
He announces his running.
His running mate.
Yeah.
It took him a year to figure it out. Like,
that'd be crazy. But
who would his running mate be? Drake? No.
Kim Kardashian. Oh wait, no, that was.
Yeah, it would be Kim Kardashian. It would be.
His running, yeah. VP.
Nah, that's the first lady. That would be the first lady.
Caitlyn Jenner.
That would be fucking hilarious. Dude, what's going on?
Didn't we have like a plan? Like
No. So that's the plan. I mean, Brian, do you want to shout out the people? Who's the first person
Anthony?
you want to shout out?
Milan.
Anthony.
I want to shout out a person that commented on iTunes, Cody, for leaving a nice and positive message. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he left us 5 stars.
Oh, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about that one guy who commented on my YouTube video. Yeah, you know, where I was talking about like No Man's Sky, and I was like, oh, there's no other game where you can like climb mountains and go underwater. And you know what the troll commented? He said, yeah, there is another game. It's called Life. Go live it.
Damn.
So like to you, here's your shout out, right?
Why you
I hope you get embarrassed like in front of everybody.
You shouldn't even give him the time.
I will shame every single one of you.
The long
on our airspace. Because we can do whatever we want.
So for this week, what I did want to talk about something. I mean, in media.
Maybe we should aim for the most like disliked content on the internet. Like maybe we should aim for thumbs down.
What that is, or
Unsubscribe, guys. Like, unfollow me.
All right, Brian, go ahead.
All right,
Talk about your.
I'm gonna
trailers.
change my like profile pic to the egg. Like,
Talk about.
All right, the first trailer I wanted to review today was Hands of Stone, the new boxing movie. I just want to see what your guys' opinions on.
so the Fist of Fury was taken, so they named it Hands of Stone.
Well, that was the name of the box.
Oh yeah. I don't know anything about it. The closest I get to boxing.
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I did see the trailer.
What'd you think about it?
This guy, he showed me the trailer like right before the podcast. He's trying to sound all official. Like literally, I was about to press record, and they're like, "Did you watch the trailer?" And I was like, "Dude, like we were setting up for like 20 minutes."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw the trailer though. It was cool. I thought like
thumbs up. Are you a boxing fan? Oh wait, no wait, I forgot. This guy loves Rocky.
Yeah. No, I'm a. See, here's the thing: is
like
that
fictional.
I'm a no. I like real boxing, but I don't have access to it because they charge like $60 per match or whatever. I don't have cable, so like that's just not gonna happen unless I get like a recording of it, and I'm not gonna watch it not live because that defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm a big Rocky fan though. So like the Rocky movies are my favorite. I've talked about this in another episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's very hard for any other like boxing movie to catch me like that. But
have you watched Southpaw?
no, I haven't seen that one yet.
It was
Is
okay.
it good?
It was
Jake,
alright.
Is that right?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I seen what was it? The one with Christian Bale,
The Fighter
The Fighter.
with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I saw
okay.
that. That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
It wasn't
Yeah,
a good
it was
movie.
a good
Okay,
movie,
that's
yeah.
funny.
Stop looking at me like
Why?
that.
What
It's
happened?
because this week Brian was on my show on one of the episodes
Anthony?
of the. Anthony was one of the. Sorry, Anthony was on one of my talks for my channel, and.
I saw a little of that, like a
Wahlberg.
minute, and then I closed out.
Out of it was Wahlberg.
No, it was good though.
It was Wahlberg and
Chris Pratt.
yeah.
Oh, were you
Wahlberg.
guys really arguing about that?
Yeah. So we made a video, and it's funny because I told him, I was like, you should watch The Fighter because that's like where you see Mark Wahlberg, like he does a good performance.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but that's.
That was great, and they were all swearing in that movie. And...
Yeah, but he never saw it, so he's like, we'll leave that in the past. That video's already. But no,
Yeah,
I mean
movie.
that from that video, like a boxing fan. I mean, I'm not really a big boxing fan, but just the movie itself, I liked.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. And honestly, like Usher is playing Sugar Ray Leonard. That's gonna be interesting.
That was
to
Usher.
see.
That
Yeah.
was Usher.
Usher
I was like,
Raymond.
why does this guy look familiar?
Yeah, it's Usher. The
No way.
I don't remember the last.
I was
time Usher
wondering
was
what
in
when
the-
his new hit was gonna come out, and like he was
He's-
busy filming.
He's done with
Yeah.
music. I think. Like, I don't
Is he?
think- No, I mean he's still
Usher
gonna
will
release
never be
it.
done with music.
I don't think it's gonna be the same though. Like I don't think he'll.
He's-
Like there's no more. Yeah, like he's not gonna
Oh
make
man,
that.
yeah, it
big-
was a great song.
That album, Confessions, was
I
one of
mean,
the
oh my
greatest
God.
albums. Well, not the greatest albums, but yeah, it's been like 12 years.
Okay. And then they had the guy with the triangle.
Yeah. Well,
That was so good. I
him.
had my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I had my Game Boy, and with my Pokemon game. And I was with my cousins. I was like, yeah. No worries in the world. That was like the best, man. And then like a year later, Sean Paul.
Oh yeah.
Sean Paul now sucks, guys. Like Sean Paul now is.
I thought he died for like a good 3 months. I
Well,
was
he
like,
did
die?
die actually. Like yeah, he died after his
No,
first
you know
album
who
in
died?
05
Jesus.
or 03.
I don't know. It was back then.
Temperature, remember?
But what would you say though?
Say
Yeah,
what?
out of the trailer, would you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down?
It looked good. I give it a thumbs up. Yeah,
I give it a thumbs
I'm
up.
gonna.
Thumbs up for sure.
I'm most likely gonna watch it. Looks like a cool movie.
A thumbs up, you think?
Yeah.
First
for
thing
sure.
I saw was like I was like, oh, Robert De Niro. I mean, he's doing like a Sylvester Stallone kind of thing.
No,
You
he's
know,
doing
or-
like the Pauly role out of the Sylvester.
No, he is. But like, what I mean is that Sylvester Stallone is like with Creed and stuff. He came back. You know, like you see
So
him
he
in
came
a,
back as
you
like
see him
the-
in a movie now, in a boxing movie, and you're like, oh, it's because he did Rocky, and he's Rocky, right? So you see the nostalgia, whereas this was Raging Bull. And I was like, oh my God, I was like, that's kind of cool, you know?
That is, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
You're right. And what's the second one you?
The second trailer is for War Dogs.
I'm actually gonna go watch that movie this week, so I'm glad I haven't seen it yet. I
was like, I already forgot what it was. Yeah, War Dogs.
yeah. I just think it's funny how like not Seth Rogen. Jonah Hill can like gain weight and lose weight like if it's nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand it, dude.
Like, that movie, he looked
dude, I
huge.
just saw him on the internet, like on an ad, and it was like how I lost like 200 pounds in like 3 weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Like I don't think at no point that's healthy for somebody.
Did you see Jim Carrey when he was going for the Three Stooges role for Curly?
He got fat, right?
Yeah, he got huge, and then they said, "No, you're not gonna be Curly."
Really? Well, I
And
didn't.
he had to lose all the weight. No, he wasn't Curly in the movie, but he was going to.
No,
be.
did that movie ever come out?
It did, but it wasn't with Jim Carrey. Like he gained all that weight for nothing.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh.
Why would I watch that?
I don't know.
I've never heard about
No,
that.
I love the Three Stooges,
Yeah.
but that's why I'm not gonna watch the movie.
I didn't even know they
They had
came
like
out with a
Sofia
movie.
Vergara in there. Like the Three Stooges like went forward in time or something. I was like, this is the stupidest thing ever.
Really? I didn't even know that there was.
You know what the dream Three Stooges movie would be?
What's that?
Like if they like actually remastered the original shorts and like pasted it all together to make one feature-length film, like that would be amazing. Starring the actual Three Stooges. I would watch that. Like remastering in 4K, like with real life color and everything.
Well, yeah, because the
I would
original
freak out.
is shot in film.
Yeah.
So
They could do it.
Yeah, you could just take the
That's
film.
what I'm saying. They can like
That'd
digitally
be-
restore it. They can add things, you know, if they want. Jabba the Hutt, like George Lucas. Like you want to add Jabba the Hutt in there. Don't have George Lucas do it. Or Steven Spielberg.
I'm sure those guys are somewhere counting their money.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They come out every.
They're
so
not
often.
watching this. Yeah. No, but like if they were to remaster and like recut it and make like a, I don't even care if it's like 80 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
But if they were to do that, it would be awesome. So they should do that. Guys, we're like on Periscope, like people can see you.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hey man, what's up?
All right, so I want to shout out some more people. This is from the SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
All right.
Peeps.
I want to shout out Silent Lowry. What?
Silent noise.
No, what's her name?
Silent Lowry.
All right.
Lori.
Well, shout out to you for
Do you have the screenshot? Let me see
Yeah,
that. Oh,
for-
just show the people on Periscope, man.
for
Show
follow
the
for
peeps on
following. No,
Periscope.
but we're gonna shout out everybody.
No, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're gonna like.
Yeah, so you're gonna do it across. I'll show you when it's
we got
ready
two
on there.
crowds, you know.
That is kind of weird. It feels weird. I mean, I just act like it's not even here. But the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Well, that was the trailers. I give that movie a thumbs up because I'm gonna go watch it. I don't know about you. What you think?
I'm not like
You-
a
it's
big
not a-
Jonah
yeah,
Hill
you're not
guy.
a
Yeah,
fan.
I'm not like one of the. But like
The comedy. Did you like it? Like I mean, from the trailer. That's
all
what I
until
think.
the end. I thought that was like cheap.
Oh, the triangle.
Yeah. It's like I was like, oh man, this looks funny, and he was like, triangle like your mom or whatever. And I was like,
We invade all triangles.
that's Jonah
Even
Hill.
your
Yeah,
mom.
like that's Jonah Hill.
So
And that guy, like, every time I look at him, I see like failed Fantastic Four movie, like the other guy.
Oh, Miles Teller. No, I think he's gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in Whiplash. Did you ever watch that?
No.
That was a good movie.
Whiplash.
Yeah, he was in
That
that.
was the
He-
one with the band, right?
Yeah, he was like he was a drummer, and it had J.K.
Oh
J.K.
yeah,
Simmons.
I saw
That was a
that,
good
that
movie.
trailer a little.
He also did a movie with Michael B. Jordan and Zac Efron. It was like The Awkward Moment or something. That was a good movie. He did this movie called Second Date. I've seen. Apparently, I'm a big Miles Teller fan,
I
but
guess
no,
so,
like
yeah.
no, he's done a few movies in.
Anybody watching this one? Don't waste my time. Yeah, nobody's watching this, guys.
Oh,
Because I'm gonna drink some water.
Brian
So,
just
like,
got disappointed.
Shout out
by
to Nestle.
Periscope.
Nestle.
See, this is this is what I actually wanted to talk about. The people who are listening to this has even made it to this far. It's only been like what has it been, Brian? Like 8-10 minutes? What does it say right there?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Oh, wow,
19 minutes.
The thing is, like, people who listen to podcasts, it's not supposed to be for kids. It's not supposed to, because you need to have a how do I
Critical
explain it?
thinking mind.
Yeah, that's the exact word. Because podcasts are for people who are going to work and want to listen in the car. People who, are doing like chores. Like for me, when I listen to podcasts, I'm either doing chores, I'm either folding clothes. I just like to have like background music. I
Right.
just hate like.
Oh no, I
Mhm.
actually started listening to them in my car.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, it was
amazing.
great.
Like it's better
Alex
than the
Jones
radio.
was like, these damn immigrants. No, it's funny though. Like it's nice to hear Alex Jones rant about like like the elite and in
Having
your
a-
car.
No, like, but that's the reason. So people who listen to podcasts and don't even know, like, I always get comments like on YouTube, why you have like an hour and something minutes on video. I'm like,
Oh
it's not
my
even
God.
a video. I'm like,
Oh my god.
it's just to listen, and it just like doesn't irk me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I pressed the stop broadcast button. No, that's a perfect way to like end it. Like
Yeah.
that's great. I like I'm gonna
not
keep it.
not end the podcast
Because
just
it's terrible. I dropped my
Periscope.
phone, guys. Like so, that was cool.
Alright, I want to shout out one more person, Candace Jennings. Thanks for following us on SoundCloud.
There's a few more people, bro.
I love
There's
how
more
this ended,
people.
dude. I love how
Yeah,
this
Doing
ended.
one by one.
Okay, what I did want to talk about this week with Brian was
We're all good.
I don't know if you updated, but I did see
Dude,
that
I'm sorry, Noto.
yeah,
He liked our Periscope
Oh,
stream.
really?
Yeah.
the guy from last week. That
Yeah.
got, in case you didn't catch last week's
Anthony.
episode, we caught another Anthony. We caught he was our
This is getting
guest.
confusing.
Yeah, I know, right?
You say Noto, whatever his
No.
his last
Anthony
name
Noto.
is. But what I did want to talk about, I don't know if you did it, Anthony, or I'm sure Brian did it because he's up to date with his technology. But basically, did you get the new Android update?
Oh yeah, I
Did you
did.
want to talk? You got it too?
Yeah.
You got
You
it? What kind of phone do you have?
You guys could talk about
S5.
Really? You got
Yeah.
the Android? The what? You got Nougat?
What's Nuki?
Ah, there we go.
A ton of stuff downloaded on my phone. I haven't bothered checking.
Okay.
Oh, what happened with it?
Well, it's like so it's Android. I forget what version. It's Android Endo Nougat, the latest one. So I have a Nexus 6P, so I get the latest like versions of Android.
You know we
Um,
are recording audio. You don't have to show your phone now. You're like
Yeah, but I
raising
have it
your
in my
phone.
hand. No, but
It's like,
Shut up.
It's like, I'm like, who's watching?
No, but like it's pretty cool because I got the update as soon as it came out. I signed up for the. Actually, I went on Twitter and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get the Android N update! Oh my god, I'm the biggest fan ever!" And then this guy responded to me. He was like, "Dude, like you could just go and sign up on the like beta thing." So I did, and sure enough, like as soon as I pressed like sign up, like I got the update. And I shouted this guy out like on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my
You
god,
wanna
thank
shout
you!
him out
It's
right now?
amazing." I forgot his name. Hey, guy on Twitter, it was amazing. You know? So,
Wow.
but yeah, it's a really cool operating system. And hold up, I gotta for liking our. I'm trying to like shout out to Anthony Noto for liking
Sure.
our.
While you do that, we'll give somebody else a shout out.
Alright, shout out to that fool Ryan. Thanks for the follow.
Anthony, has anybody ever told you you have a radio voice?
No, this is actually the only like radio things I've ever done.
Well, while Brian is doing that, I did want to talk about your intro. You said you wanted to shout
This
out
is
all
good.
the fake people. What's up with that?
Remember
I
how
think I think we should touch this. What do you think, Brian? Do you care or no?
I don't know what
You weren't
guys are
even
talking
listening to
about.
the intro.
Like I don't know what you guys are.
No,
talking
well,
about.
because you know how in the beginning we're shouting out the people.
Yeah. I don't
You
know what
well,
fake
he-
people means.
Well, yeah.
what?
Go
I'm
ahead.
not gonna share all the details.
No.
I'll just say that like pretty much the first week of school went all right.
Oh yeah, it was his first week. How did
Oh,
that
good.
go? Oh, you gotta talk about
Yeah,
it. Let
it's
the
good.
people know.
Well, I
How's
walked in
your
the
first, How's your first? What is it? Week of senior high school. You can talk about
senior high school, senior year of high school.
Sure.
Sorry, the grammar side. But anyway, I walked in Monday, ready for school, all happy.
Unbelievable.
All happy. Yeah, I was happy as I could be. And I just get slammed with textbooks. Literally. Like, at the end of the week, I'm carrying about 2 or 3 textbooks a day. It's horrible.
3 textbooks a day? Dude, shut up!
I tried to get all my homework done with in school, like between classes and all
Uh-huh.
that, but it's just a pain. It's horrible.
So you're getting swamped up with work now?
Alrighty, it's only the first week.
Well, remember I told you, I said don't want it to end, because, it will end. And then you're going to be like, oh, come on, man, like, high school was so good, like,
Yeah.
So just enjoy it, man.
Oh,
You're going
boy.
to get swamped at work, but that's part of it. Same thing's going to be with college, but when you're in college, you got to do other things, too, so...
Sounds delightful.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's funny because like we're shooting this podcast and like Brian, Anthony, and me, like usually people who start podcasts are people who are already on, like either they're already on radio or their personality on TV. Like people listening to this are gonna be able to listen through our growth throughout like the years, and I think that's like something cool. Like
Yeah.
we could go
It is
back and
something
listen
cool.
to like this. Like you'd be like, oh my, I was stressing over that. Like,
Yeah,
in the next year,
exactly.
you'd be like, I don't care. I got 3 girls in college waiting for me. Like who cares? Like that's the whole thing. Like people sweat about the smallest
One
things.
thing,
And then,
one thing I always laugh about. One memory when I was going to high school was my best friend called me the night before, and like I knew him since
Sure.
kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
So
God,
he was like, oh my god, he was like, what are we gonna do, man? Like we go to high school tomorrow. Like I don't know what to do. Like he was freaking out, and like here we are. Like the guy's got a bachelor's degree, I got an associate's, and this guy, like years later, it's like we were worried about like high
The
school,
smallest thing.
like
Yeah.
so what
It's
you're
kinda
saying
funny,
is
man.
he's gone farther than you.
Oh.
No, I got a podcast, dude.
Wait, are you still friends with him or?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
my
you
best
still-
friend. Yeah. So shout out to Josue Tejeda if you're listening to this. Actually, he's the guy who was on my gaming stream, the live stream, the gaming
that
stream.
makes sense.
By the way, guys, anyone complaining about my 3-hour gaming stream, you can shut up, okay? Because I went on YouTube and guess what I found? Hey, a 100,000 subscribed YouTuber with an 8 to 9 hour live stream of him gaming.
Jeez.
So if you think my 3 hours is long,
Wait until you see.
yeah, wait until you see my 8-hour stream, okay? I promise you guys, I will never do an 8-hour stream. I don't even have that much. I'm not busy, but like I don't have that much time to like sit down and play a
Devote
game. Yeah, like
That's crazy.
I used to, but not anymore. Like when I get home, like I go to sleep. Like wake up the next day. Like come on.
That is kind of crazy.
Like these people are the ones that are getting paid like by advertisers and sponsors,
Yeah,
and
that
they
makes sense.
literally. I don't want to speak for all of them, but that is their job.
Yeah.
Like so, I would totally stream for 8 hours if that were my job. Like totally. But
Wait, so you never said what happened with the beta? Like, did you get the new update?
Oh
or-
yeah, I did get the new update. So I love it, man. Like it's really great. I was thinking about like actually switching over to iPhone. Remember we were talking about
Yeah.
that? But like I don't know, like I got this update and it made me kind of like really like Android.
What new features are on there? Like I was going on through my phone, I saw all these new apps. I'm like, what is this? I didn't even bother checking, but
Well, so
Does that mean the update has happened? Have you got all those new apps?
I mean, that sounds like app updates,
I'll
but I'm
check.
not sure. Like, did your phone like totally reboot?
yeah, totally like.
Well,
restart.
check.
Maybe
check,
you did get it.
check, how
Check
can
your
you check?
Android version. Yeah, do on the setting, go into the about phone.
All right.
I don't think he knows what. He but
I know what I'm doing.
No, but one of the big features in the phone is multitasking. So I know Samsung's been doing that for a long time with their Galaxy series.
sure.
But the cool thing is that it's native on Android now. So if you're multitasking, you can split screen right on any Android phone now. Any newer Android phone that gets this update.
So not the
Oh.
LG from Cricket.
Yeah, not the LG from Cricket, exactly.
What was
Shout out to the guy with the LG from Cricket who's listening to our podcast right now.
Thank you for subscribing and
Yeah,
listening.
exactly.
This also happened during the week. I want to see if you guys are interested in caring at all. But do you know who Adele is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Let the sky fall.
Oh yeah. She's,
When it
no, I think that was
Adele.
Adams, Sam Smith. You're talking about the Spectre?
There were two James Bond movie soundtracks. Like one was Sam Smith, one was Adele.
Oh, so the one you
Skyfall was Adele.
Okay.
Trust me, it's her best song.
Okay, so basically she said no to being the Super Bowl halftime. Do you know?
Oh,
what that
I
is?
heard about that. Yeah.
I mean, I know you're not into sports, but do you know what, like Super Bowl?
Yeah. No, actually, one of my favorite sports is football.
Really?
I like football and baseball.
Oh man,
So-
we're about to have an interesting fall. For real, I didn't
So
know.
yeah, I mean, I guess when the football season starts, we could talk about that.
Nice.
But I like football.
Well, I mean, it's not really much to talk. It's just that she said no to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So who do you think would be a good halftime show? If you were to have any predictions.
Ooh, Nine
for
Inch
February.
Nails. Please, 9 Inch Nails. That'd be
Who do you
awesome.
think?
I'm gonna have to go with my homeboy Drake.
Oh my!
I can
God.
see.
Did you see
I,
my
no,
notes?
I can actually. I
No,
can
I
see
saw your
Drake
notes.
doing a halftime show.
Drake is at the point in his career where like it'd
He
be
would
perfect
do
for
a
him to do.
yeah. He would do a halftime
Dude, he
show.
has hits for 4 days in a row.
Dude, I bet he would have the halftime show.
No, you know what my prediction
this
is?
year or next year?
My prediction is it would be him and Kanye West. Reason why?
Are you kidding me? The world
He
will
wants Kanye
blow
West
up.
everywhere.
No, because think about it. If Kanye West makes an appearance, you know Beyonce's gonna be there, and if Drake is there, you know Rihanna's gonna be up because they have like other performers on there, right?
Yeah.
So if these people both go,
The collabs, yeah.
yeah, the collabs would be crazy. And what Kanye said is that him and Drake are supposed to have a collab album. So imagine they drop a collab album by the end of this year. February comes around, they could either drop it in February. The numbers would be insane. He could bring Jay-Z, he could bring Beyonce, and Drake could bring Rihanna. That's like that's their whole little family of like celeb. Do you know how my mind will explode if I'm watching the Super Bowl and I see Kanye and Drake perform? That would be insane.
Dude, I kind of want to watch football now. Like honestly, like that's the best. Like when the leaves are falling and like Sundays football. And,
yeah, for the people who listening who have summer all year round, you guys are lucky.
I was gonna say you guys are lucking out, like because fall's like my favorite season ever.
Yeah, but it's like right before this.
Dude, we don't talk about that.
The winter. You just missed the next
Brace yourself,
4 months.
winter's coming.
I know. Put your hoodies on.
We don't talk about winter yet.
You know what that means?
What?
Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh my God.
Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Everybody's just happier. Besides like the snow.
Yeah, for no reason, right? Like,
Yeah.
Except the people who are broke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
know
that's the
literally
reason-
like 8 people like
But think about it. That's
with birthdays in December.
But think about it. That's the reason why crime goes up during the winter. Think about it.
No,
If the best.
That's the wrong thing.
Crime goes down
Crime
in
goes
the winter.
down in the winter.
Yeah, what are you
No,
talking
How
it
you
goes
gonna go
up.
shoot somebody in the snow?
Oh, because if you're broke and you have a son, you're not gonna say you're gonna do whatever you can to go get your son a present.
I
What
don't
is
think
this,
that
the
where's the logic in
Jeffersons?
that.
Like, what are you talking
No,
about?
but I'm
dude?
saying, like, think about it. Like,
In Chicago, murder goes up during the summer.
oh, dude, that's a perfect segue.
Segue.
Have you heard?
Is Iraq hot or cold?
I think it's hot all year round,
Chirac.
but we
We're
get
cold.
the seasons.
Doesn't matter. When does
No,
all the
but
crime?
the-
When does all the crime happen? Why are we called Chirac?
I don't know, but that's actually,
Summertime.
I swear, that's one of the topics I
It's
had.
a great Will Smith song, by the way. Summertime. It's a great song.
So I actually want to talk to you. It's funny you guys transitioned without me even doing it.
Wow.
Basically, I did want to talk about the whole this week. I don't know why, but I've been working in the mornings, so in the afternoon I've been catching like the
Tyler Perry's House of Pain.
no I've been catching up
The
on the
7-7?
news. Yeah, like
Oh,
the
the
12
news.
o'clock news. And I know the reason I don't watch the news because like,
It's depressing.
dude.
Oh, you
every
watched the
si-
12 o'clock news?
Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah,
watching
yeah,
it like
yeah.
12 p.m. like whatever time it starts in the
Yeah.
afternoon. And honestly, like people say Chicago's bad. Like I mean, I personally don't see it. Where
Yeah, we live in a pretty moderate place in Chicago.
yeah,
Like, there's
and
not a lot of
like
violence
a lot of
here.
people are scared of Chicago. Like, what do you say, Brian? Like, you don't. I mean, your neighborhood is okay, but you live more heading towards the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Chicago's a terrible place. I think it's ridden with crime. My
Really?
opinion is totally different.
Really?
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, like,
Well,
I
I
don't
saw
know.
the news, and the news is what got me. Oh, even this week. Oh, I did want to shout out ESPN. They had a special called Undefeated, and they brought like all this sports people to Chicago, and they talked about it. So like they had Dwayne Wade. They had Raja, like all these basketball players, football players, and I thought it was something honestly like it was cool because it kind of opened the eyes. But the thing I hate about specials is like they kind of showcase Chicago, but then once the cameras are off, everybody forgets it. The only time you hear it is in the news, and then
Exactly.
when tragedy happens. Which is
Speaking of Dwayne Wade, you hear about his his cousin was apparently shot and killed here?
yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, and Trump said something ridiculous. He was
Really?
Trump was saying, like-
"Oh, I heard his cousin got shot. That's why African Americans will vote Trump." And then, like, 3 hours later, he was like, "My condolences to the family."
What?
You also hear like he was apparently talking. Trump was apparently talking to like some police officer, which never existed. And then at some point in the conversation, he was like, "Oh, if I was president for like a week, it'd be all fixed." And then all of the Chicago Police Department were getting like these responses like, "Did this really happen?" And all of them were like, "No, you never actually talked to any of us."
You can't look, dude. Like, okay, I'm gonna fix a misconception. Okay,
Go ahead.
you can't. I don't care what Donald Trump says or Hillary, any one candidate running for president. This one person cannot fix crime. Like Donald Trump is like, oh, I'm gonna fix crime and they're gonna run scared from me. And dude, like you're the president. You have nothing to do with local matters. So I don't understand when he's saying he's gonna rid crime in Chicago and all these other places. It's not gonna happen. That's up to your local officials. Like the person you voted as your alderman
Is the person
or
who's supposed
your
to be
mayor, like
responsible for them.
yeah, that's their responsibility. So
The president is just what his name is, commander in chief.
right, like dude,
he's
you're
a
just controlling the military. Like
exactly. That's really his
like
job.
you're signing bills into law. Like that's literally all you
pretty much
do.
has 2 jobs. And just keeping the U.S. from like having good negotiations from everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
And going and meeting with these people like
Vladimir Putin,
yeah,
all these other people.
And like think about it. So many people make a big deal. It's just a what you and I are having right now. Us is a conversation. That's what they do. But they just talk about like how can we make the world a better place. It's like
yeah.
Stop spending so much money on the military. Like
Stop
we don't have
warming.
to.
Well, that's
like,
what we would like them to talk about.
well, yeah, but it's like I get like the U.S. is like they're like a bully and they like to police the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something they shouldn't take care of. I don't know. I'm not, I am a citizen, but like, I'm, born in Colombia, so like I know their policies more than I know here.
You were born in Colombia?
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. You learn something new every day.
All right. Before we continue, I want to shout out one more person. More people, but Lauren Rutherford 5. Thanks for the follow.
Follow on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Oh, sweet.
SoundCloud.
How many people do we have on SoundCloud?
A
That's
few.
awesome. I have
You have the full list?
I can pull up the
Last time I saw this week, it was 8. Which
8?
which was pretty cool. I have them right here. That's
yeah,
what
I
we're
mean,
shouting
okay,
out.
so we have
Don't give up all their names.
why?
That's
All right,
my
you know
job.
what? Just run a
okay.
list and get it over with. Give it to Anthony so you could shout him out.
No, I think you guys shouted them out already. Yeah.
We have like 3 more.
Yeah, we got Eamon TD.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll shout
we're
them
all
out
good.
through. Don't shout them out yet.
What?
Oh, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
just get it over with.
Get it over with.
No disrespect to any of you.
Just get it over with. Rodrigo, he just spit a bunch of water all over his shirt.
The following is a viewer description or whatever viewer described.
So want to
Man,
shout
what
out
isn't that water, dude?
Little Cat 3535.
We have
Tony
8
Noto
people.
1.
8 people
Oh, it's still at
following
8?
us on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool. That's
pretty
everybody who we have.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
guys. We really appreciate
Wait,
it.
did you just shout them out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, I didn't even hear any of that. I'm
Let
sorry.
me shout him again.
No.
I didn't hear anything.
Little Cat 3535 and Tony Noto 1. Thanks for the follow.
Hey,
on
Tony.
SoundCloud.
Is that Tony?
Oh.
Well, yeah, I
Tony's
want to
cool.
see actually. Well, I'll get the numbers from Brian. I'll get the iTunes.
Yeah,
numbers.
we have to get the iTunes numbers.
We'll figure that out this week for you guys. But honestly, if you guys are still listening to this, thank you, man.
And shout out to all the people who liked my tweet just now. That was awesome of you guys. Miss Candy Blog, thank you for liking my last tweet.
So back to the Chicago and the chaos going on. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, they say it's getting better. The bad parts they're trying to what's that word I'm looking for when they make a neighborhood better?
Gentrification.
There you go. Thank you.
Why don't they just say fix it?
Well, I mean, I think that's the wrong word because gentrification is more like rich, like middle class move into like a shitty part of town and then just fix it, and then the poor people that are living there are just basically kicked out.
Oh yeah, and then another small town gets like
Yeah.
all the poor people, and then they have the same problems,
Yeah.
and
So just
we're
basically
just pushing everybody into. That's actually one thing I like to talk about a lot. How
Go ahead.
people in power in the city and everything. Mostly Chicago. I can't speak for every other county or anything or city, but like people in power in Chicago, their idea of fixing things is, we'll make everything look nice, and then people with more money will move in. And then, all the problems will be fixed. And no, like, there's still poor people. Like, what are you doing about those people,
Yeah, speaking of which, you heard what they're doing in downtown? There's like, I forgot what they're called, like the moving cable cars?
Yeah.
I heard they spent like more than like millions of dollars on it, and then we are at a point in our
I don't know. I'm lost.
So basically, in downtown, they're gonna have this long strip of like cable cars, and there's gonna be cable car. Yeah, you know what a cable car is?
Like a trolley thing?
Not like a trolley, but it's gonna be like It's gonna be in air.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're building that, I think, for like next year, like the next few years.
What the fuck?
To just generate more like city revenue. Apparently.
Are they gonna use that revenue to like fix the city?
No,
Like
fix-
what?
No,
the
it's
city
'cause-
education, all that.
It's because the
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's because the potholes are so bad. You need to start flying through the air instead of.
Yeah, exactly.
hate
No,
I
let's
hate
actually
driving.
talk about. Yeah, let's talk about those potholes. All right, because there's so many out there.
Sure, go talk. I mean, your segment is the political story, so we like to hear what you.
No,
have
here's
to say.
my problem. So like they have the Illinois lottery, right?
Of course.
Like the reason why that exists is like all the money that you buy like those tickets with is supposed to go towards like education.
There's a conspiracy before you start off.
Okay.
They say that the mobsters run
The lotto.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
They most likely do. They're still in power. Like
Really?
if we really wanted the mafia and like the gangbangers on the corner gone, like they'd be gone by now. Like
think
you know,
so?
yeah, dude. You know what I heard the other day?
Go ahead.
The press was so bad against Chicago or whatever that
It's horrible.
that the police department like raided all these places and made like 80 arrests or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
For what?
no, like why didn't they do that like 2 years ago? You know, like I don't understand. Like they're standing on the corner. Like all you have to do is put up a sign that says no loitering, you know, like the business person or whatever, and then they call the cops, hey, they're in front of my property, and then the cops can come and like say, get out, you know, like that's all you need. Like I don't understand why these people aren't being locked up. There's people literally on the corner of the street drug dealing. You want to know where the drug dealers are, guys? Go by the bus stops, right? That corner where the side streets are, they always hang right there.
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
I
Like, this
couldn't-
is where they are.
Is that where you make your transactions?
Yeah, this is where I make all my transactions.
Like, you see Brian selling your Bible.
No, but like, you see it all over. I'm the guy in the corner, like, I'm just throwing you guys off. No, but seriously, like, you see it all over the city. I mean, all of these people, you can tell when somebody looks like they're up to no good.
Yeah.
You could tell.
What
You
about,
see somebody.
what about for the people that say don't judge a book by its cover?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
they're standing by themselves.
Oh, I'm just talking for the people who are
In a side street, by a bus stop. You know what happens when you walk past them? Hey, girl, how you doing?
They say that to you?
No, not to me, but they say that to other people. You know, they
You
harass
observe,
you.
yeah,
They
yeah.
harass you. You know,
Yeah.
so like,
I mean, that
what
is-
I'm saying is that
is
it's in
their
front
job.
of your face. It could be fixed if they wanted it to be fixed,
But they won't.
but they're not fixing it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I can't count how many times like I've seen drugs on the bus just on my way to school. And like for a high school, like I never was like I'm interested in that or anything.
Mhm.
But like for other kids growing up or like younger kids that take the bus, like what would that do to their minds
Yeah,
at
exactly.
such a young age?
Right.
Do
It's
you
so
remember when the
dangerous,
bus stops?
But you know, hey, well, they're not of legal age, so forget
Yeah.
about it.
Do you remember when the
Can't do
bus
that.
stops used to stop at the corner instead of across the street?
No.
No? You never took it?
What do you mean?
So when because I saw this the other day and I was like, I don't know,
That's for some streets, though.
You think so?
No,
I've
it is
seen
for
it.
some
I've seen it
streets.
for most. Okay, so like when you get, hold on, the jet plane is across us
Oh
right
my
now.
We
God.
don't need personal information.
No. So like when I used to get on the bus,
Yeah.
it would be at the obviously it's on a corner, but like on main streets, it would be at the main street. It would be at the corner. Now it's like crossing the
But yeah, it's for
the
some streets,
intersection. You think it's for some? I've seen them in like most of the streets.
No, I mean, maybe it's. I think
So like
it's for a lot of the
let's say
business
you're
streets.
on Diversey and Fullerton.
Yeah.
It would be on Fullerton Diversey, but now it's like passing Fullerton on Diversey, going like it's passing the street. I mean, it's nothing.
Well, I
big,
think the
but,
reason why is because like if you.
traffic and
Well, I'd say more like because when you get off the bus, like you have to. Those people have to cross the street to get
Two
to the next
streets?
bus.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like you could just drop them off there and like the bus is right there.
Mm,
Biggest
I think
problems
that's
in
why.
Chicago: murder, drugs, and bus locations.
Bus locations.
Bus location
And potholes.
stops and potholes.
I think I just got the title for this episode.
Yeah.
What's really going on in Chicago?
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah?
I like that. Get out of here.
You don't like that guy?
No, that's great.
Oh, okay.
It's great.
Are you just saying that because people are listening to
No,
this?
no. What are you talking about? No, this is great. Fantastic.
So let's
Since
see
we're
what
on the
else.
topic, might as well talk about what else is wrong with Chicago.
Sure, if you want. Oh, I don't know.
Should this episode be titled Kanye, Kim,
No,
and What's
no,
Up?
No. We're not gonna give them a trailer.
Come on, guys. Hey, guys. If you comment on what you thought about our last title and our previous titles, if you like the last title, just let us know. If you don't like it, just let us know.
I don't think.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say something. But
Say it.
All right, I'll say it. I was gonna roast Rodrigo. I was like, well, maybe your titles are great because they're absolutely terrible.
It's got
Dude,
very hot in here.
You said something about like looking up like phrases and finding it, right?
Dude.
No, I never said anything.
Yeah, you said earlier because you're like,
I don't know what
you,
this guy's talking about.
you said like because I have a video called Two Cities, and you're
Yeah.
like, who's gonna find that, right?
Right.
Yeah, but if you go on Google right now and you search up the term unruly generals, I guarantee you my video will be the first one that pops up on Google. You don't even have to go on YouTube
Who's
and
looking that
search
up,
it.
though?
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, exactly.
I didn't know you took sides on this, but
I
So,
didn't take sides. I'm just like being
I'm
realistic
gonna
here,
Google unruly generals.
Go ahead so you can show the people.
man. Be like, what
No
would you
one
type
said. No
in?
one ever.
Be like, what was the most unfair military generals of all time? Unruly generals.
You guys can laugh all you want.
I respect the creativity though, so it's something.
Thank you. I actually appreciate that. But yeah. Besides that, I mean, this week hasn't been really nothing going on. Some Spanish guy just died. Some what's his name?
I don't know.
Something Iglesias. No, not Iglesias.
Juan something?
Yeah, Juan.
Carlos?
Dude, if you
I
don't
did not
know
know
who he
that,
is,
man.
like, why are you
Yeah,
mentioning
man.
it? Like, this is the worst podcast yet to date.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so now
bad.
that we're talking about Chicago, I mean, I don't know. People, I mean, obviously they know that we're from Chicago and we lived on it. You think. What was your whole point? You didn't finish the.
Well, I mean, I just think they really need to fix up the city. I think I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting the tired of the schools not having money. I'm getting tired of crime. I mean, I'm just getting tired of all sorts of things in the city. I mean, they just need to stop. Mayor Daley, you sold the parking meters to a private company for, what was it, $1 billion, $4 million? Who
Something
cares?
like that.
4 million.
Like, something stupid like that. He sold it for that amount of money. He was like, this is going to help the schools. We spent it in a year. Like, and now we're not even making money on parking meters.
What were you saying about?
Jeez.
What were you saying about the lottery? I cut you off. You thought
What I was saying about the lottery was that the reason why it exists is the money's supposed to go to schools. Like, every time you spend a dollar on a ticket or something, it's supposed to go to schools.
I actually never knew that.
Yeah. Like,
No, yeah, that's what you didn't know that.
No, I never knew
but
that,
like the
actually.
problem is that like we have no money for schools. Like, it's stupid.
Well, my question is, who's pocketing all this money? Because it's like, when I think about it, parking downtown is crazy if you're paying for that. If you're paying,
But the city's not even getting that money.
which is stupid.
Yeah,
at
it's
their
just
end.
the company like finally started making profits on that $2 billion like buyout
investment or whatever.
Yeah,
they did.
they started making profits this year.
Wow, that's insane. Well, they
So
do.
every
they,
time you
they
make
do
money,
this. They do say that when you start a business, don't expect the profit until like it takes
Well, yeah, but now like everything is pure profit. Like Chicago's not getting anything of it. So
That's
we're
crazy. So
It would be- I think-
are you saying blame Mayor Daley for that?
yeah, definitely blame Mayor Daley. If you're gonna privatize it, I'm all for privatization of certain things. The less the government does, the better. But like, if you were gonna privatize it, there has to be competition. But this company signed a contract with the government, Chicago,
Illinois?
to like have all the streets. I mean, if you would have made it like where one neighborhood, like an alderman signs a contract with one company,
But that's breaking it too much. They should have just kept it
no,
with the pay.
because like they would lower prices, like lower rates, because they'd be in
so-
competition with each other. And you could
So
spark.
basically, what you're saying, Chicago, when it comes to parking meters, they have a monopoly.
Yeah, they do have a monopoly on the city parking.
I hate that.
Boy, like if I ran
So
that company,
Illinois-
I'd be living the dream because I don't have to do anything. Like people are parking, like they don't even contribute to like roads being fixed. They don't contribute to anything.
Really?
So it's like this money's just
So now
making,
now the ball is on their court, and if
Yeah.
they want to sell it back, then we have to pay for the.
yeah, like triple or whatever. Like so the company's making money on like parking.
Wow.
It's so stupid. Like I would be so happy if I were making money on like parking.
Exactly. That's
Like
the
you don't
best
have to do
investment.
anything. You just have to put these metal like boxes everywhere.
Just collect.
No,
them,
not even
that's it.
metal. Oh yeah, the metal box. That's it.
Yeah.
I rather have how they used to have it before, with like every park, because you would know where you would have to park when they had the parking meters.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, okay, this is a parking spot because this.
Yeah, now they
meter's
got one of these boxes like every
Yeah, so like you
block.
don't even know,
like
yeah,
one,
you don't
one
even
a
know where
block.
to park. See, I didn't know about that it was a private company. I thought it was the city that
No,
would,
no,
they
not
just
at all.
updated.
No, not at all.
Okay, well even that. Okay,
Well,
let's-
maybe if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people didn't know. I mean, maybe we can all get mad if we have listeners in Chicago like talk about it
No.
because this is ridiculous. We're getting
Well, we're all counting on Brian Medina to run for. You got to start running sometime, right?
yeah. Give me 3-4 years. That's the next alderman election. Not that I've thought about it.
No, but like
Watch out.
What I always find funny is like what you said, like the money from the Illinois lottery. That's one, right? Then they have all these tollways when you go out to like Schaumburg and all this, and when you go into the city, you pay this, right? What are they doing with all this money? Like, you
Well,
know,
that money goes towards the highway. Like they fixed the highway and all that. So technically, that's
it makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. But like
So do you think that conspiracy is real then? If the money's not getting fixed for schools when it's the Illinois lottery, where is that money going to?
I don't know. Let's look at the tax returns of everyone in power. Maybe that'll tell us where the money's going.
That's crazy.
Like, oh, you get paid $60,000 a year, $100,000 a year, but like their actual like income is like $1 million a year or whatever. You know, like where's that other money coming from?
Right.
Like that's the question.
Gee, that's crazy.
I don't know. I'm not like pointing out any like specific person.
No,
or
yeah,
saying
yeah.
anybody's doing that, but like I find it a little strange. I mean, just look at the president of the United States or anybody else, the senators. They make $200,000. Where they make like $200,000. You know, salary.
Yeah.
But their actual like salary is
Millionaire.
like million. Yeah, they're millionaires.
Like the
Yeah.
second that Obama is out of office, he's a millionaire. Like he makes
Dude,
a
he's
talk
like
or he
multi-millionaire.
he
Yeah.
makes a talk or he does anything, you know they're gonna be paying like a ridiculous
Yeah,
amount.
that's Hillary Clinton and like oh god, here we go. Yeah, I mentioned like I thought we would go one episode.
We're so close to
I know. But that's how the Clintons make their money though.
Oh, of course.
Like it's just all speech fees.
Oh, I bet.
That's how everyone makes their money in politics. Like it's all speech fees. And, dude, if I can get paid $20,000 for a speech, I probably would get paid $20,000 for a speech. But I won't because I know what you're doing. You're actually paying me to do something that you actually want me to do. So that's actually legal bribery.
So are your functions gonna be like catered by like Subway and Chipotle?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea, actually. Like, I should be sponsored. Like, I should wear a NASCAR uniform, like, with Subway, like, on it.
Have little...
Yeah, and it's
like,
legit,
patents.
guys. It's legit, like...
No, yeah, like, people who are listening to this, Brian is really gonna run
I am
for
really
something.
gonna run.
So, like, in the future, like, when you guys are, like, listening back to this and, like, they're on CNN News and they're like, well, the new candidate coming out of Illinois had a podcast early in the, years 2000. Well, yeah, listen to us, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's gonna be like this.
They're gonna quote you.
They're
on
gonna
it.
they're gonna take out that one segment, and they're gonna show me laughing, and then it'll be like Brian was laughing at that. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
No,
I'm expecting
dude,
it.
I
But
mean,
I don't
the thing
own
about
up
it
to
is
everything I
that
say.
by that time that we get there, people's I hope our generation gets better and like because their attention span is so short. Like their attention span is 10 seconds on Snapchat and they're done. Like I don't even know people watch real shows now. Like
Yeah, who's
like,
watching all these shows?
exactly,
Like,
and it's
honestly.
like with
no one I
podcast-
know watches
I don't-
these sitcoms.
I think podcasts will last because it's I think it's a great. I mean, I feel better doing it. Like I remember when Brian and I had the idea, we were like, "Are we sure we want to do this?" Like, because it's just audio. Like some people record it, but this is pure audio. So like, in the future, like, you know, people could still have something they could listen to, like, you know, what a radio station used to be like and stuff like. But we have no sponsors. We have no commercials. It's just 1 hour.
We're not anti-sponsor. We are actually seeking sponsors.
Well, yeah.
So shout out to Nestle. You know, we keep using your water bottles.
Yeah, that is true.
No. Oh, yeah. On a serious note, though, yeah. If anyone's listening that's interested in like promoting your product or something like that, and you want to pay us for it, we're all good.
Yeah, you could actually hit up Brian on his email if you're interested. You could actually contact our.
You can actually contact me at on our business email, brian@terriblemedia.co. So hit me up on an email there.
Yeah, in case if you guys didn't know, Terrible Media is the people who actually run behind all of us. So like Brian's channel, my channel, this podcast that you're listening to. So when you're like on iTunes or something and you see, or even on SoundCloud, if you see like Terrible Media Co., you're wondering what that is. That's basically it. Like the people behind.
Yeah, because Terrible Media Co. has a bunch of YouTube.
Yeah, they have. It's on the start, and we're like basically the people on the forefront, so we are the ones.
Right. We're running the show basically. So like Terrible Media Co. is it's kind of a parent company of all, you know, any indie YouTuber that wants to kind of expand and partner, and you know, we're all kind of collaborating together.
For like a community, so
it's a community basically, yeah. So, and you know, Terrible Media Co. will be we'll be grabbing sponsorships and all that. We'll be helping small YouTubers. So, yeah. I'm really excited about it, actually.
I'm excited about where this is going to go. I mean, for this being episode 5, I think we did a good, like, I feel proud about this episode.
Yeah, I feel proud about everything
without,
we put
like,
out, yeah.
Even without, like, a guest. Like, I feel a little bit calmer without a guest because it's kind of weird.
You feel like, what are they going to say? Like,
no, I don't. No. I mean, that's the reason we bring them on, just for them to say what they say. But it's like, now that we have a structure, and I think for this episode,
I think the structure went by like really well.
Yeah, actually, it's like, it kept us like in touch and everything. And like we said, every week, Brian and I will do this. We're gonna be releasing it Tuesdays, and I mean, we're just sitting out for 1 hour. Excuse me, one day.
Man, dude,
for 1 hour.
What did you have for lunch? Like,
I had smell it from all the way over here.
I had a salad and a meatball sandwich by Subway.
It was the meatball sandwich.
But I mean, how much more time we got before we have to go?
We got a couple minutes. I want to let you guys know if you guys were if any of you 19 of my subscribers were like looking forward to a new video last week and you didn't see one, it's because I'm kind of like backing up a bit, and I want to focus more on like quality content. So I'm redoing my playlist on my YouTube channel. I'm still pretty new at this, but what I'm basically doing is making a gaming playlist, a rants playlist, tech playlist, Android, streaming playlist. Yeah. So, and then I'm also gonna make an archive playlist because there's a lot of stuff that I've done my last few videos that I actually don't like because I keep improving as a YouTuber, and that's gonna go into an archive playlist. So you'll be able to find all my old stuff there. But this week, I will be releasing a new video on Wednesday, and it will be about Android N, the update. So
you're actually going to go into full detail?
I will. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll go into full detail on Android N, what I think about it. It's going to be pretty cool, and I can't wait to see how it comes out.
This week I'm actually slow on any video. I have a concert going up this Thursday. So expect a video a week from there.
Which concert is it? Or is it a surprise?
Yeah, I'd rather wait. Damn, Jeff. This Jeff plane keeps going by and by. But basically for me, that's basically, I mean, this week I just got work, and I can't wait till next Sunday till we shoot the next podcast.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of expand. Like, I'm doing more and more every week. So
we were thinking of doing 2 episodes a week for you guys, but for right now, it's too much.
One a week, I think would be great.
I think if within 6 months, if we have to see how the number game works on this because we're fairly new. So if we get sponsors, then maybe we might consider like giving one extra.
Episode, definitely.
But in a week.
Right, and part of that problem is that we're doing other things on the side.
Exactly.
We're making money and stuff. So,
and when he says making money, he means we have like
jobs.
Real
exactly.
life jobs.
And,
and Anthony has
yes,
school,
exactly.
So.
Anthony's going to school and everything. So like that's why we're talking about, we joke and all that about sponsors and everything, but
because we really need
money. We're actually serious because we actually want to pursue this full time.
Oh, yeah,
like we want this to be our thing. We want to focus on Terrible Media Co. and all the great content. Our goal is to produce like extremely great content for you guys. Whether it's tech, politics, we don't care, news, it doesn't matter. We want to do all that for you guys. So that's what Terrible Media Co. is going to be all about. So
I mean, I'm proud that we're actually under that label, and
I am too.
We're like the starting art. We're like the LL Cool J's of Def Jam. Like we're like that first.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Like we're like the first generation of like that.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
like in the future, we could be like a Russell Simmons or like a Rick Rubin, just like a fat. You don't know who that is?
Yeah, no, I do.
Oh yeah, like a fat guy with a long beard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The dude looks like a homeless man, and like he's just there. That would be awesome. But I mean, that probably that does conclude this week's episode. Thanks, honestly, guys. Thanks. I know we've said it 3,000 times in this podcast, but we appreciate you guys listening. Subscribe, and I don't know what else you got.
I appreciate you listening.
Man, what a creep. No, guys, we not to repeat, but we love you guys, and thanks for giving us another listen. Make sure to subscribe to our great content on our YouTube channels. We'll provide the links down in the description below, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.